which teams have already qualified for the 2018 World Cup. As anticipation builds for next year's World Cup in Russia, so did a list of teams who have booked their flights for the competition. 8 of the 32 available spots have been taken up despite a further international break in October, as well as all the necessary playoff qualification matches to follow throughout the year. One of those teams is obviously the hosts, Russia, who were granted qualification when it was first announced that they would be hosting the 2018 World Cup back in December 2010. 4 come from the Asian Football Confederation, AFC, 1 from the Confederation of North, Central American and Caribbean Association Football, CONCACAF, 1 from the Union of European Football Associations, UEFA, and 1 from the South American Football Confederation, CONMEBOL. We begin with the side representing CONMEBOL, who also happens to be the most successful nation in the history of the World Cup. Brazil has been immense on their road to Russia, losing only 1 game, back in October 2015, drawing 4 and winning 11 to comfortably sit atop the CONMEBOL qualifying table and clinch a spot at the 2018 World Cup in Russia. The 5-time world champions are stacked with talent, boasting Paris Saint-Germain star Neymar, who leads their scoring ranks with 6 goals and 12 appearances, while Paulinho, 5 goals, Gabriel Jesus, 5 goals, William, 4 goals, and Philippe Coutinho, 4 goals, have all chipped into a side tallying 38 goals from 16 matches. They enter Russia with a crop of exciting young talent and are surely one of the red-hot favorites to lift the prestigious World Cup next year. Roberto Martinez has recorded a near-perfect record since taking over as Belgian boss in August 2016, going undefeated in competitive fixtures and booking a place for the Belgian dark horses in Russia next year. In fact, Belgium is undefeated in World Cup qualifying, with a 1-1 draw against Greece as the only minor blemish in a campaign that has returned an astounding 35 goals in just 8 games. Manchester United striker Romelu Lukaku, 10 goals from 7 appearances, will lead the way when Belgium roll into Russia next year, while the likes of Dries Mertens, Eden Hazard, Kevin De Bruyne and Raja Nainggolan are just some of the names that make them one of the most intimidating sides in world football. Mexico clinched their place in the 2018 finals with 3 games in hand when they won 1-0 over Panama on Friday night, having gone unbeaten in qualifying and conceding just 3 goals in 8 games. A defensively resolute record in recent matches is a feat to go with their impressive World Cup record over the years. Mexico had qualified for the round of 16 in each of the last 6 tournaments since a quarter-final appearance in 1986, and didn't qualify for the 1990 tournament only because of the Kashaya rules scandal, which led to their banning. Iran was the first of 4 AFC teams to achieve World Cup qualification after an undefeated run in qualifying, winning 6, drawing 4 and conceding only 2 goals from 10 games. Japan achieved their 6th successive World Cup qualification following a 2-0 victory over Australia on Thursday. They will be looking to go one better than their best ever finish in a World Cup, which was a round of 16 appearances in 2002 and 2010. South Korea squeezed into the World Cup after finishing second to Iran in their qualifying group, nipping in just ahead of Syria. They have never been able to replicate their inspired 2002 performance on home soil, where they made the semi-finals. Saudi Arabia hasn't been seen at a World Cup since a group stage showing in the 2006 finals in Germany, but will be in Russia next year after a 1-0 win over already qualified Japan ultimately proved enough for them to pip Australia for the automatic qualifying spot. That's all for this time. Please comment and subscribe for more news and updates from the sports world.